Hey there, everybody. It's Chrissy K. Rollins here, and I just want to hop on and make you a quick little video about one of the top things that I keep hearing just over and over and over and over again from conscious entrepreneurs, just like you. And that thing is that we get these inspired ideas. We get all these great ideas that come to us. They sound amazing. They get us all excited, but then we're not taking action on them. Or perhaps that excitement, that limitless feeling that comes to you whenever the idea hits and the aha moment, that light bulb goes off in your mind. It's like, yes, I must do this. This is awesome. This is such a great idea. And then it starts expanding from there. It starts expanding from there, expanding from there. But what happens a lot of times is that we don't have that same level of excitement carry us through all the way to keep feeding that motivation, to take action, to follow through with the first step all the way through the last step. So we get stuck. We either procrastinate, we put it off, we just don't see it through, or we ride that fuel of excitement and inspiration just long enough to get started, but then we don't see it through, or we take the first steps, or maybe we start telling people that this is what we're going to do, but then we never do it. And what happens whenever we don't take that action, we don't follow through on it, we lose trust within ourselves. We build more self-doubt. We'll start to doubt ourselves, our mission, our ability to answer our soul's calling, and our ability to follow through. We can create stories about how we're lazy or how we're really good starters, but not good finishers. And we can begin to think that the problem is us. And the problem isn't us. We're doing everything perfect. The problem is the disconnect that we have with ourselves, with our own self-trust, with our own ability to trust ourselves, not only to start something, but to see it all the way through, regardless of how we feel and our level of excitement as we go through it. And that's important to us. We're conscious entrepreneurs. We like to do the things that make us feel good. And when it stops feeling good, it's so easy to just kind of get derailed or distracted or caught up in life and not moving forward on the things that we want to. So again, this can cause us to become more disconnected from ourselves, have us believe that we're lazy or that we lack ability, or maybe we should just quit and go back to the 9-to-5, or give up on having our dream of being able to create our own sustainable income actually come to full fruition. We can give up on it and think, I just don't have what it takes. But that's not it. That's not it at all. You're just not aware of the process of what happens. So that aha moment, that feel good, that on top of the world, limitless expansion that you feel in that instantaneous moment when that inspiration hits, that's called a realization. It's a realization. It's instantaneous. It feels amazing. It's an aha moment, as Oprah Winfrey calls it. So that aha moment where everything just all of a sudden makes sense, and it seems like your whole life perspective has changed, and it has, but your whole life isn't going to change in that moment, in that instantaneousness, like the realization hits you. What happens right after the realization is this process called integration. It's where you take that concept, that idea, that thought, and you actually integrate it into your life. You begin to live your life from that place of belief, of that aha, that awareness that you have, and you begin to integrate it into all areas and all places of your life. The integration process is not as instantaneous as the realization process. And the integration process is where we get tripped up along the way and we begin to start to doubt ourselves. That is the integration process. It's your opportunity to over and over and over again sink to a deeper and deeper, deeper level, these ahas and realizations and these instantaneous things that you're feeling. So we begin to integrate it. And when you can begin to understand the integration process, you can stop freaking out when that excitement wanes or that inspiration starts to ebb. And you can begin to continue to cultivate that loving and accepting relationship with yourself, to keep partnering, linking arms with, looking back to your past successes, and keep yourself really saturated. And allow this integration process to, first of all, happen without making yourself wrong. Understand it's going to take a long time, and understand that the more that you keep yourself saturated, the more that you keep yourself in front of these new concepts, these ideas, staying connected to people who keep those same philosophies alive in their own life and live them out in their own life, the more you can stay surrounded by this way of thinking, this way of being, the more examples that you can have around you, the more information you can plug yourself into, the more resources that you have available, the easier the integration process is. It's not going to be any less painful. It's not going to go any faster. It's going to go exactly how it's supposed to go for you. But along the way, you can have these anchors to hold on to keep you rooted, to keep you grounded, to keep you returning back to what you know, and to keep you inspired and focused on your mission. And the fact that this is such a prevalent problem amongst conscious entrepreneurs, I had to do something about it. And yeah, I do amazing work one-on-one with people, but I can only work with so many people one-on-one. And then I'm booked full, and that's all that I can do until people start to graduate out of my programs, right? And I have more space that comes available. So I wanted to create a community. I love the Consciouspreneur Club. It's awesome. But I wanted to create a community for those that are just ready to move past interested and into really committed. A community of people that have a little bit of skin in the game and that really want access to this more in-depth way of unfolding everything that's happening in our lives, and how we can begin to really integrate into past that realization stage, into going into full integration in our lives and in our business, and being able to take the action in our lives and our business that really call to us and feel right to us. And how do we move past our old habits and getting into that new place? So I wanted to create a community of people that are like, I am that. I am so done with life as I've known it to be. I know that there's more in store for me, and I'm tired of trying to fit myself into these models that don't work for me, and I'm ready to find my own way. I'm ready to connect to my own intuition. I'm ready to be enough now. And if you can relate to that, like I can relate to it, like I just got chills all over my body as I was saying it to you, I want to invite you to check out the Consciouspreneur Mastermind. I want you to take a look at it, see what it's all about, ask me any questions that you have. This community is for a daily, weekly, monthly focus on the real core, unseen, behind the scene elements of what it takes to be fulfilled, consistent, and just allow yourself to see yourself and to be and show up as enough in your day-to-day life. This is going to translate over into your personal life. It's going to spill over into your relationships. It's definitely going to spill over into your business and the results that you have there and the experience that you have within yourself as you continue your journey forward. And that's what the Consciouspreneur Mastermind is about. Where the Consciouspreneur Club, we begin to throw out these concepts, open up these discussions. In the Mastermind, we're going to go deep. Where we touch on something for a day or a week or just every once in a while in the Consciouspreneur Club, we're going to focus on that for a week, for a month. It's going to be like the thing that we go, as one of my friends said the other day, we're going to go an inch wide and a mile deep. We're going to go deep into connecting to yourself, into connecting to your value, into understanding and demonstrating your self-worth. How amazing is that? And all the things that we're going to be talking about in this mastermind, all the challenges that get created, all of it's going to be geared to very simple, easy, practical, tangible steps that you can take in your life, and how you can take it and apply it into your own life so that you can navigate your unique journey to the fullest. So I didn't want to get too long in this training. I just really wanted to let you know this is why you're getting those sticking points. You're getting caught up in that realization feel-goodness, and you think it's going to ride you all the way to the end, and it's not, because that's just not how integration works. But when you're surrounded in a community of support, when you have information and inspiration coming to you daily to keep you focused, to keep you on track, to help you understand why you get so distracted with life, to help you understand why you are procrastinating, why you're not following through, and how you can have a more loving, fulfilling experience of yourself as you take on this conscious entrepreneurial journey, that's what this mastermind's all about. So I'm going to make a couple more little videos that touch on each of the aspects of the mastermind. I just wanted to share this message with you today to get you thinking, is this something that you're really ready to welcome into your life for 2017? Could you imagine going through all of 2017 with continual support at a price that you can easily say yes to? Because this is a big open community is what it's going to become. And right now I'm just looking for those founding members, the ones that are like, yeah, Chrissy, that sounds like me. I am tired of not being enough, and I'm ready to be enough. And I want you to show me how I can be enough now, not after I go back to school and further my education, not after I win the lottery and can afford to, focus on my business full time and quit my day job. I'm going to take you out of this land of if only and if when, and I'm going to move you to right here, right now, and show you how you can, and you already are enough now. And how when you can start from that starting point, when you can take all of your action from that place of knowingness, how different your life experience is moving forward. That's what we're going to do in this community. So keep a watch for the other videos that I drop the rest of this week. I'm going to talk about all the different elements, the group healing sessions, the deep dive trainings that we're going to do, the Consciouspreneur challenges that we're going to do in that group, the bonuses and discounts that you're going to be able to participate in as a member of that group, and access to the information that I usually say for my one-on-one clients. So we're going to go deep, we're going to get real, and we're going to make it easy. So easy. And not easy as in this isn't possible, but simple so that you can allow it to be easy, and stop the struggle, stop the hustle, stop all the nonsense that's been going on in all of our lives. How can you deal with it more easily? How can you continue to have a loving, accepting relationship with yourself that will allow all this, no matter what it looks like around you, to unfold exactly how it is, and you don't have to freak out anymore? That's what I'm all about in 2017. And those of you who are interested, check out the other videos that I'm going to be dropping this week. Check out the Consciouspreneur Mastermind. There's tons of information circling all around this video as to where to find that information. So plug into it, check it out. And of course, you can always hit me up if you have any questions. So I love you. Enjoy this last week of the year. And the membership, the founding membership, is going to be closing out this Friday, December 30th. So definitely, if this is something that's talking to you, speaking to you, calling to you, act now. Love you. Bye.